bested the visiting Indians 6-0. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 1-0. The Orioles put up 16 hits on the day as they dethroned the Royals 10-2. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a walk-off victory in extra innings against the Rangers 4-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The Detroit Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-5. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. It was their 7th win in a row. The Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-3. The Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-2. Jacob deGrom got the W throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 unearned run, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-4. Jairo Diaz earned the 3rd W of his season as the Rockies downed the Cardinals 2-1. The Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. The Yankees try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Nick Senzel is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Chopper to short. Torres has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. The average to start play at .315. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Bauer starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Boy Park.
So striding in, Hoy Park. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
He froze him on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 6. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Luke Voigt. And it's been a series to hang his hat on with 4 hits and 7 RBIs. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Aaron.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bauer sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Hold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Number 44.
Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting up, the catcher.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. As he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Reds. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Torres, base runner at first with one out. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. One left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Suarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit, this guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In now, Coy Park.
Second baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
God damn it.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now batting, center fielder, Clint Frazier.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Raisel Iglesias answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the